Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna set this aside for now. Let's just unbox the Huawei Nova 3i first with my trusty nail cutter knife. So one of the things that is actually really great about the Huawei Nova 3i is that it actually has 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes of internal storage for what? Only 16,000 pesos? Well, that didn't work. Alright, I just opened it. Alright, let's just open you up. Okay, careful now. Whoa, cool. Look at that. Nice. Let me just, so it's actually inside of plastic, so let me just, whoa, some more plastic. So right here it has 4 AI cameras, 2 at the front and 2 at the back. So 4 cameras, 6.3-inch display, 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of internal storage. And yes, we have here the very new Kirin 710 processor with AI capabilities. So I'm really excited to check that out later. Okay, let's just peel this off. It actually starts from the back. Here we go. Nice. So right here, guys, we have the black color. Look at that nice black glass finish right there. It looks so elegant. Now I wish I had the iris purple with me right now, but it wasn't available. The availability of the iris purple was very scarce. Now it actually borrows the same design as the P20 series. So if you really dig the design of the P20 series, you're gonna love this. And just like the P20 series, guys, we have here a glass back, and right here at the side, as you can see, it's made of metal. And right at the back, we have the dual cameras, the fingerprint scanner, and at the bottom we have the headphone jack, the micro USB, and a single speaker grill. And at the right side, we have the volume rockers and the power button right here. And at the left, we have the SIM tray. Here's the SIM tray, guys. So this is actually expandable. It has an SD card slot. I'm gonna check this out more later, but we haven't finished unboxing yet. Let's just see what else is in this box. There's the SIM ejector pin. And oh, a screen protector. Okay. And right here we have the manual. And we have the Huawei warranty card right here. And yes, we have here the jelly case. And there you go. It's a perfect fit. Cool. And here's the micro USB. And yes, because of this, I think it doesn't have fast charging right there. Well, it should have fast charging, but it's 2018. Why? And here's the stock charger. And finally, we have here the earphones. That's actually rare. And that's pretty much it. Now it's time to open this. All right, there's the Huawei logo. All right, it's turning on. Whoa, look at that. Yes, there's a notch and the screen looks beautiful. So if you're coming from a Huawei Nova 2i, an Oppo F7, a Vivo V9, the experience is pretty much the same. It's still a 1080p screen. Okay, I just actually changed the wallpaper right here because the stock one was actually kind of low res to me. It actually looks much better right now. And yes, my friends, right here we have the display, 6.3-inch TFT LCD display. It's not gonna be as good as IPS display. It's gonna have some shifts in color and quality when you're looking on certain angles. And if you're not a big fan of the notch, you can actually hide it. There's actually an option here to actually hide it. Pretty nice. Look at that. Kind of looks like a Samsung Galaxy S9 right now. iPhone 10, Samsung Galaxy S9. Cool. Now so far so good. Everything feels really zippy right here. Everything from browsing, doing social media, playing games, watching porn. Yes, it can pretty much handle everything you can throw at it. You don't have to worry about performance. The performance here is just exceptional. It's currently charged 100% right here, and I'm actually gonna do a quick drain test right here while playing PUBG. So I've already downloaded PUBG right here. So here are the settings: HD graphics, high frame rates, realistic, and a couple of more here right below. And there you go. Start. Whoa, nice. The graphics look nice. Cool. There's the shadow. Textures are great. I would have to say that they really optimized this for PUBG. It looks really great. It's really smooth, guys, thanks to that Kirin 710 processor and that Mali G51. And yes, GPU turbo, baby. And what it's actually doing is that it's actually adding more oomph to your game. It's gonna push more frame rates. Basically, it's gonna make your game a lot more smoother. And they also marketed this to be much more efficient, meaning it's gonna use less more power when playing games. Well, we'll just have to see. That's why we're doing this drain test right now. And it's already 15 minutes. Let's see the battery. 98%. Is that for real? No. But how? Okay, we've just hit 30 minutes. Let's just check the battery now. 94%. Holy crap. How is this possible? So I installed this GFX tool to actually hack PUBG so that we can actually play on HDR and 60 frames per second. Let's just try this out. And here's the graphics. Looks like it really doesn't allow me to go higher than HD. So here we are playing with the highest settings possible, I guess. And this is this is unplayable right here. There's just so much lag. It's running really slow. I believe it's running below 15 FPS. It's really laggy. So it's really quite slow right now. And I think I know why. I actually checked in the settings right here. And I'm going to disable anti-aliasing right now. And everything looks smooth now. Okay. Now I have been playing for almost an hour now, and the phone is actually still cool. And I do feel some warm feeling right here at this side of the phone, but it's not really that hot. It's actually one of the coolest phones that I've actually played on, and that's actually saying a lot. There has never been any phone that's been this cool for this amount of time playing PUBG. Now let me just test this out. Let me just see. It's hovering at 40 degrees Celsius. There has never been any phone other than this that actually went below 40. That is no joke. It really tells a lot about the processor and the GPU here. This is all coming from the Nova 3i. This is really impressing me a lot. I'm actually really impressed. Alright, we're almost at an hour. Let's just see the battery again. 84%. It actually landed on the same spot as the phone that I actually reviewed a week ago, which actually had 5500 milliamperes of battery. That's insane. How was this able to do that? This is some serious power efficiency right here. That processor and GPU is no joke. No joke at all. And coming here to photos, guys, I'm not going to cover the camera app anymore. A lot of the other channels have already covered that part and it's really kind of boring. So right here are the actual photos coming out of the Nova 3i's camera. Now I actually took one with no AI and one with AI. And from my observations, it's really basically bumping up the saturation. It's just making things much more colorful and brighter. And for the image quality, I must say they pretty much look similar to the Nova 2i. Photos kinda look soft, yet still pleasing to the eye. HDR is really good. It's able to balance out exposure very well. So yeah, but I have to say it's pretty decent. And here are the low-light photos. Well, I really don't have much to say here. This is not a good performing low-light camera. Everything looks so soft and noisy. I could actually use manual mode right here and tell you that it's an amazing camera. But really, if you have to resort to using manual mode all the time, then that actually means that there's really something wrong with the camera app. If you can actually get really nice photos from manual mode, there is no reason why they can't program the point and shoot to be as good as the pictures you take from manual mode. And I think that is what AI is for. Well, let's just move on to the videos. So here's a 1080p video, and I'm here to test out the audio quality as well from the microphone. And it's actually looking good. The HDR is very good here. It's able to balance out the exposure for the brightest parts and the darkest parts as well. So let's just move on here. And yes, the bump up in saturation is really prominent here. This is a very saturated camera. And I've actually seen some reviews on the camera on this, so it doesn't have image stabilization for the